Since its creation in 2015, Growing Inland Achievement has served as an organization that researches educational and economic problems facing the Inland Empire community, connects people across our bi-county region across sectors to work on solutions, and secures and provides resources for the region for the work that needs to be done. When the pandemic hit, the network of partners that make up GIA understood that we had a critical role to play in our region to support educators and students in a time of great uncertainty. The Inland Empire Education Network of Partners was a major strength. We leveraged the network to quickly identify the region's greatest needs amid the pandemic. Through the meetings of the Action Network teams, or ANTs, we were able to develop a long list of potential areas of support for students over a very short period of time. The partners identified 3 areas of greatest need, which included basic needs, college transition and advising support, and technology support. One of the key goals mentioned by a partner was to not lose the class of 2020 and to provide the funding and connections necessary for advising support for students. GIA was able to secure $255,000 that were provided as emergency grants to 14 organizations in the region. Since we had built trust between the partners over the last few years, everyone was willing to jump in and be involved on behalf of their organizations on ways to serve students better during this time of crisis. Once the emergency funding was distributed to the partners, we needed a way to stay connected in the work and continue to share ideas. Born out of that need to stay connected was the COVID-19 task force, made up of partners from all the Action Network teams, with the singular and weekly focus of supporting students and families.
Our Action Network teams quickly helped identify triage steps needed to support our region amidst COVID-19. They understood that time was critical for our students. Therefore, a COVID-19 task force was created to begin this work in collaboration. The group immediately recognized that the ability to effectively communicate with students and families would be a critical step. Therefore, they recommended the creation of an information hub. This information hub would be built around 3 key focus areas identified by the task force. The first one was around college advising and transition, with special attention to the class of 2020. We wanted to make sure that although there was so much uncertainty to this process amidst COVID-19, that they would still be able to transition successfully to college. The second component was technology and access, and the third component was basic emergency needs. In reality, our partners were eager to support this effort and gather this information. They worked very closely with our communications team to ensure that we could go live as quickly as possible.
Working with the newly formed COVID-19 task force, Action Network teams, and regional advising partners, the GIA communication team quickly developed an easy-to-navigate informational website, which can be found at iestudents.org. The website contains curated information and resources for students based on the critical needs identified by the COVID-19 task force and GIA partners. The website is carefully crafted to provide support for the critical needs of students and has sections dedicated to student success advising, support for the incoming class of 2020 as they make their transition to college, as well as basic needs resources and information, and other student success resources including technology assistance and virtual learning information. The Student Success Advising section is a focal point of the site, as it helps students connect with regional advising support groups based on both the student's school choice as well as their geography. Students seeking advising support can select the city where they live and then be matched with an advising team in the region who's best suited to provide support for the student and answer their questions. With the help of GIA's network of Inland Empire educational partners, spreading awareness of the new website, as well as a digital campaign put forth by the GIA communication team, the website saw an excellent amount of traffic almost immediately after its launch in April of 2020.
After our soft launch, which started on April 27th, we had, within a month, 1,400 users, 2,000 sessions, and 4,100 page views. And the top 5 pages besides the homepage and the Success Advisors page were food resources, college process, emergency funding, Inland Empire colleges, and financial aid. Those were the top 5 pages because of the need of the current moment. People didn't know where they'd be able to get food or money to live a life comfortably. They also didn't know how are they going to get to college, why were things changing, what was changing, what changed in Inland Empire colleges, and how could they source money to get to college in the current economic moment. So those were our top 5 pages, which was a great success that helped a lot of students and academic advisors help other students. We got there by a presentation in front of the Riverside County Office of Education, where 240 academic advisors signed up to hear a few presentations from experts. I was fortunate enough to present the website in front of those advisors and drive traffic to the website. I was also fortunate enough to be part of the social media marketing effort, where through organic and paid promotion, I drove students to the website, to the Success Advisors page, but also to other pages to let students know where they can find information that would be important to them in this current moment. And we continue to improve the website, so the relevant information to students and to our secondary customers, which would be educators, is on that website. That way we have a central hub of current information for those students. In the future, we plan to connect advisors with students by diffusing communications across our network, meaning our network of advisors is going to post on social media or share the Success Advisors program however they reach out to their current audience of students and a new audience of students. And they're going to do that by promoting Talk To, which is a live chat function on the website, so students can have conversations with advisors like they would with a friend over text message. That way we get instant communication with students and we can help more students. This program is really near and dear to my heart because I'm a first-generation student and a student with a disability, and to be able to get information from advisors about how to get to where you want to go in terms of college or your career is extremely valuable, and I know that firsthand because I had trouble sourcing that as a first-generation student and a student with a disability. So having an opportunity to speak with an advisor as a student is such an incredible opportunity, and it's so impactful to the individual, and it's exciting to be part of this program where I can continue to advertise that and help out students.